So the health is going to have something, but they believe that they have identified. I'm not sure where it is, but, you know, I said this last week. Once you identify it a few places around the world, it is spread, okay? So you're going to see it, and just because you haven't identified it somewhere does not mean it's not there. But the question is, when Omicron, you started to see stuff in the press about it, and people were trying to whip things up, you saw the markets drop. And the question was why did the markets drop? And it wasn't because the markets were fearful of Omicron. It was because the markets were fearful that governments would do destructive things in response to Omicron. And in Florida, we won't let them lock you down. We won't let them restrict you. We're not going to let them impose mandates. We're not going to let them close the schools. We are going to protect your freedom to make your decisions. And I have no problem if somebody is if they're scared of Omicron and they want to lock down or they want to isolate. That is absolutely their decision in a free society. But you don't impose Fauci-ism on the whole country or on the whole state. It's wrong. And I would note, you know, we showed this summer when we had to deal with the Delta, we sent treatment for people. We sent up 25 treatment sites for monoclonal antibodies. And guess what? In the last 2 months, we have the lowest or one of the lowest COVID rates in the entire country in Florida. We have one of the lowest hospitalization census. We have one of the, the last I looked, we had the lowest percentage in ICU of anywhere, and you see it surging in other parts. And so it's not something, when you have there's going to be variants. That's just the reality. And Fauci finally admitted this, but COVID does not just disappear. So you can say lock down, but until when? It doesn't, not like you lock down and it'll just go away. So this is something that you have to deal with, and I think we've provided, you know, good options for people if this is something that they have to do by doing these treatments. Now, we'll see how it works if you have new variants, but all indications are all the stuff that's been proven has still been effective. But that really, I think, should be the way to go. It should not be, you know, to impose restrictions, certainly to shut schools or any of that stuff.